Yes!
Hey everybody, the Wargaming Guy here. If you watch the first two videos of this, then you know why we're here. We're here because, I got my butt kicked because I just did something so stupid. I didn't even think that there could be Russian troops out in the hinterland. So when we got our port, which is right about here, and then the French port's over here, and then they just walked right in and took my port because I left no one to guard it. Because I'm an idiot. So, anyway, we're starting over again. That was humiliating. And so we've read all this before. If you haven't seen it, it's just, we're going to attack the Russians. I'm sorry, all of a sudden my throat feels all cloggy. I don't know why. Felt fine before I started talking. But anyway, we're going to get that. Then we've got to go down. We're going to break through the Alma River. They'll kind of dissipate the Ruskies. That Russian army will. But more are coming. And then we're going to have to grab the docks at Balaclava and at Kamish, whatever it is, Bay, and then bring in troops and blah, blah, blah. So here we go. And these guys, depart pretty quickly. So do we have any? We do. We'll just go ahead and use these. Yeah, let's do that. Boom. All right. And you probably can't. Oh, you can. All right. Oh, wow. I was going to start out here, but why not start here? Try not to lose too many points here. Because all we need to do is break them. We don't need to, really annihilate them. Ouch. Ow. See, that's not what I wanted. There. He's shattered. That's good. Might as well do that. They're the same, even though... Oh, wait, they're not. Yeah, they're the same. All that artillery didn't do me much good. Drat! Let's see how the cavalry does. Not so great. That's right. Yeah. Okay. We'll just keep piling on here until we can... Wow, this guy does not want to die. Die. There you go. And that's probably going to do it. We'll just grab this for kicks. Yeah, no, I don't think I need to waste any more firepower on this, so we'll see. Okay, they join the Allied armies. Russian forces panic. Yeah, that's what we want to see. And they're going to kind of flee and evaporate mostly. Oh, my goodness. They are getting beat up pretty bad there. So as you can see, yeah, they're no longer a real problem. However, the Russian army is scattered with their morale broken. It's likely to be several days before the enemy is in condition to oppose our advance. However, in that time, they will likely regroup in the vicinity of Simmerpol to the east and join the garrison of Sevastopol, while care should be taken to ensure a line of communications with the fleet at Kalamita Bay, or whatever it is not broken, particularly from the Russian garrison in the Sevastopol's north side. Our priority must now be to establish the army south of the river and secure docks at Kamenish Bay and Balaclava. Vast Russian reinforcements are expected to arrive in the coming weeks, and on their arrival, it's unlikely we will be able to hold the position north of the Chirenea, while also maintaining sufficient forces to besiege Sevastopol. Yeah. Okay. So, here we go. A lot of open field running here for the next couple of turns. Got a lot of units to move and a lot of HQs, actually. We're going to pull him out here. This is the line that you must not cross. And Balaclava is way down here. Whoops, whoa. There's Balaclava. And then the French port's over here. Kamenish, or however you pronounce it. So, let's get moving. He's moved. French over. Cavalry. Come on, cavalry. Let's get moving. Yeah, there's really no way that we're going to be able to hold up here. There's no way. I don't even think you're going to be able to hold here, because if I remember correctly, they drive into your flank here, or maybe it's down here. So I'm thinking this might be the best place to make a stand. Unfortunately, he's not moving. He's like that's a pillbox or a fort or something. So, yeah, we'll just have to see. And then we're going to also have to build up a front line, which, where is the do not cross line? Hello. There it is. Oh, it goes out here, though. Oh, it doesn't even come down here. I thought it did. See, it's what you get for not paying attention. So I think if we're going to guard Balaclava, probably in the hills here would be a good place to set up and give us a little room to maneuver, retreat if we have to, because this is hilly country. But if we could get in here, maybe even use the river. I don't know. Those are possibilities. So we'll just see how that works. Okay, there's some reinforcements coming in. Let's see what the Russians are up to. Not much that we can see at this point. Laying siege to Sevastopol. It's divided into two parts by the Sevastopol harbor. Our objective is to capture the south side, where most of the major dockyards are. North side is home to fewer installations, and its capture alone will not be sufficient to force the surrender of the base. However, if it were captured, it would be possible for us to turn the fortress guns of the north side against their former owners, aiding our efforts. You may therefore wish to consider attempting to capture the north side. To benefit from the fortress guns, a unit must be stationed in the north side hex at 4232, which is right there. So, yeah, we fiddled around with that last time. This is not easy. This is tough. This is jammed with troops. These guns are mean, so I don't know. What exactly we'll do, we'll worry about that in a minute. Meanwhile, is it raining? It is, or I'm not sure. Yeah, it is. Okay, well, whatever. We shall press on regardless. Or as an old friend of mine used to say, bash on regardless. Always liked that saying. You know, we're going to need some people up here. So, actually, we'll just... let's see, he's a 5, he's a 7, he's a 6. We'll leave the 6 up here. Send these guys down towards Sevastopol. Okay, let's see if our cavalry can get a move on here. Again, I always have trouble. There it is. Yeah, it's actually like way over here if I'm going to go straight at it. But I also want to defend a little east. I guess it's east of it. So, whatever. Just get these dudes moved. Yeah, the guns will definitely head this way. All right. I think that's it, pretty much. Not much else to do in these early turns. Alright. Let's see if we get any more reinforcements. That would be nice, but I don't think we do. We don't. Now we're getting into range here at Sevastopol. This guy will be shelled, I'm sure. See, we're going to send you up here. I want you out here on the flank. I think, oh, that's the British headquarters. Yeah, they don't really count for the, no, that's French. All right, let's put you 6. You're the lowest, I do believe, so we will put you here. And we'll beef you up with another unit. And the rest of every... well, let's do that. Alright, we'll add one more. That's it! Oh, that's... can I undo that? Good. Because that's British. I got to keep track of my men. Tell you what we will do. We'll send you back up here. There we go. All right. Let's get you down there. Get you. Okay, and you guys are going to swing around here because you're going to help cut Sevastopol off from the rest of Mother Russia. Alright. So, this is what it looks like. Got a long way to go. So, now last time I actually put the French here and the Brits here, and since this is the French port, maybe the French should go down here. I don't know. given the way they were set up for the initial battle, it makes more sense to have the French on the northern part, but port-wise, not really. But I don't know that that's that big of a concern. You can see the guys have arrived, so we're going to, well, is that all we've got? Wow. We don't have enough French troops left to do anything, basically. That's insane. I thought we had more. Apparently not when you throw them up here. And this is a British unit anyway. I want the French to hold this. That may not be possible. Jeez. Well, why don't you come down and help out? This does not look good. Actually, I don't think I need to be in that town to hold it because they can't cross here. So, yeah. All right. So, why don't we do this for now? We will come close, but we will not break the line. All right. Got to keep the supply line open because that's going to slow some of the British troops down in a big way. If I'm not careful. I'm going to park these right here for now. I'm not sure if I'm going to go with the, try to take the north, but I might. So I gotta think about it. Okay. Whoops. Yeah, that looks about right. Hey, that's what we want. Unfortunately, I think they may be the last ones that we'll see for oh, wait a minute. Was that a Russian unit? That seems weird. There is. They didn't do this last time. They did not do this. Oh, that's interesting. They're actually going to fight for it. Okay, you're going on to Balaclava. Because we got to get people down there ASAP. But some of you are going to come over here to help out, get rid of this guy. Interesting. So sometimes every time doesn't go exactly the same, because last time there was no unit there unless he retreated into the north side. If I got past him and just didn't see him, I suppose that's possible. But let's bring you down to help out since you're not doing anything right now. And oh yeah, you. Okie dokie. There's no way these two guys can stop what the Russians are going to throw at us up here, so they might as well come down here where they might be able to do a little bit of good. I don't know. Maybe mostly just as scouts. But that would be, a whole lot better than nothing. Our forces approach Sevastopol. The time has come to consider our supply depots. Okay. 2 suitable locations have already been located. We must now decide which is to be assigned to the French and which to the British. Balaclava should be reserved. We're going to go with that. That's historically what they did. So for better or for worse, that's what we're going to do. And man, what's all this rain? What up with the rain? Look at this. Wow. This is really different than last time. They didn't bring anybody out like that right away. Wow. Okay, this is going to be interesting. I like it. Gotta be careful. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. No. Stay there. Got him. So that's good. Now you can retreat. As you will. And you guys. These guys have, well, they could get into Sevastopol, actually. So let's see if we can discourage that move by putting somebody there. Shattered him. Awesome. Good job, boys, even though you've taken a lot heavier casualties than I wanted you to be taking at this stage of the game, but not much I can do about that. Supply is still 7, so that's good. So we'll take that. And you guys gonna come down this way. Cavalry can take Balaclava. You guys will set up in a defensive line of one sort or another. Maybe not all of them, but some of them. Because we're kind of low on troops in Sevastopol, which is kind of the whole point of the deal. Yeah, let's pull you back. And you guys go scouting. And see if that helps any. It might help. Then again, it might not. Okay, might as well. The French have some points. The British do not. So yeah. Let's just bring them up a little. See what happens. Okay. Both are zeroed. They're not going to get anything till we get those ports. Yeah. Okay, so let's get Balaclava. And then you. Are you out of supply? Is that why you're only moving? I don't know. We got to figure out now where we want our... I think actually this would be a good line. So I don't know why this road takes me further, but well, actually, let's just do it. We'll pull back to our line if we can get down there faster this way. And Lord Ragamuffin, or whatever is Raglan, is actually what it is. We want to get him out of this because there'll be troops coming in almost like very quickly. Okay, so let's bring you down here. Even though it's going to be the French port, we'll send a Frenchie that way. But, the British can't resupply. Yeah. See, by having the French here and having the French here, they're kind of united, but their port is weirdly enough down here. But that does seem to be what makes sense, so that's what we're going to do. So, even though it feels a little odd. Still not sure about if we're going to use the arty for the French or not, so we'll just let it sit for a minute while we still try to figure out exactly what we're doing, whatever that may be. Oh, you can't get across that river? Oh, that's weird. Okay, we'll put you there, move you out a little further next time. Everybody, I hope, is digging in, even though I think your first enemy is going to be coming this way, but maybe not. We'll see. Okay, and blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's all taken care of. Attrition loss. We'll just take it because Balaclava is now mine. Yes, indeed. Russians are pretty good shots with those cannons. I think you'll have to agree. Jeez. Wow, that hurt. Secure your supply lines. Local Tartar tribesmen have informed us the Russian army appears to be regrouping near I cannot say that word. Simferopol, whatever it is. So we got to make sure the docks. See, they told me to secure my supply lines last time, and I didn't do it. And I paid the price. Here we go. Whoops, that's not what we wanted to do, but okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and get the heavy brigade. The light brigade we have, so we're ready to charge at any moment. Unfortunately, that's all I can do this turn. Because the port's just there. And this is the light brigade, right? So I've assumed that is the famous light brigade. Whoop! You found somebody right where you didn't want him. Yikes. Okay. Then this river will be, we're going to have to just make do with this. Hopefully we can beat the Russians down here. We certainly did last time, but that was then and this is now, so who knows. Let's get Lord Rag. We're going to put him over here. I think at least to start. He's kind of far from his troops, though, so maybe not. Anyway. Here, take that, and then we'll reinforce you later. We're going to reinforce you right now. Let's get you down here. You need to move. Let's put you here. It should be out of range. Actually, let's just put you guys together. And we're going to put you right there. Alright. Oh, there they are. Wow. I wasn't everything's moving quicker this game than last game, or at least it feels like it. So we got 2 cavalry brigades, or regiments or something. Regiments. And this is, what is this? It just says Tartars. So it's a bunch of Tartars. We don't know exactly if it's a regiment. I'm assuming it's, well, they've got guys on. Okay, so this is kind of part cavalry and part infantry, apparently. All right. Well, we're going to be in it then in a minute. So, wow. Boy. All right, well, let's just see what happens. They're scoping us out. Gosh. Dang it. Oh, they're doing more than scoping. Oh, hey, look at that. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, it's not looking good for the Tartars. Oh, boy. I was trying to make a joke out of Tartar and whatever it was, but I don't even know what I'm talking about, so never mind. Don't listen to me. What do I know? Boy. I don't suppose you can be, yeah, that's what I thought. You can't, nobody out here is getting reinforced, even though, what is supply? Not great. Not horrible, but not great. Nobody's bothering him yet. Last time they hit him first and then came down. So the AI varies things up a bit. That's interesting to note. And thanks to the British, the French now have their port. You are welcome. Frenchies. Bring your people in and hurry it up. We need help. All right, we're going to send you here. You go there. New units. We got one more siege artillery. Now for the big thing. Notice he did not move or attack, so they're not quite ready for that. If I'm right, they're probably over here around Yalta. It's probably where the big group is, and they're making their way. Where is Simferopol anyway? Is it on this map? Yes, that's where they're grouping at. Okay. Okay. All right, so... yeah, this is a lot of ground to cover. If they can't get over this, though, I'm going to wait and see. If they can't get over it, we don't need to guard it. We just need to guard the open part, which is what I think is happening here. So we're going to move units appropriately to that, and we'll actually slide you down there. Because then they'd have to come... actually, so then we need to put somebody up there is what we need here. Oh, shoot, I can't undo it. Oh, well. Yeah, because they would have to come up here to get over here. So the smart thing to do would be to hold this and then to hold this. And then you should be good, hopefully. Okay, so that's what we're going to try and do. Put you in a town. Okay, what else? Anything else? Not really. Boy. I wish they'd bring more guys out to attack us, but the AI's not that stupid. At least not yet. We might get lucky, though. There we go. So the French are all set now as far as their supplies go. And the Russia, and they are flanking us just like I thought they would. Holy! Look at all the cavalry they have. Gee. And they're going to have at least a commence. Oh, that's 5 units of cavalry. Yeah, that's no surprise. We're going to have to get our act together here because there's no way we can face them stretched out like this. But if we cavalry... see, if I try to defend like here, then if they swing around here, I'm in trouble. So they don't seem to be looking... All right, let's do you. And let's do you. That's all we can bring in, though. That's a drag. Talk about slowing things down. No new units. Okay, so... oh, crap. We can get over it. Well, that changes everything. Okay. We're going to send you back up here anyway. We cannot hold this whole line and hold these guys off. So what we can do, though, cause a little trouble with this boy, maybe divert them to taking their towns back and, do something with that. Okay, you're going to go back up here to the French. Okay, here's the problem. I think we're going to have to, form a line, like swing back here. I don't even know if that's going to be any help at all, but hopefully it will. He's on open ground, so I really think we need to send some help up there. This is not what I wanted to be doing. Last time I was already besieging, attacking them in Sevastopol, but how on earth am I supposed to do that? So we can at least take some pot shots at him. He's gonna be attacked. Well, let's just get in here and see. Yikes. That's not good. Okay, you can't be reinforced. You can. What else we got? Try to keep these guys close to full strength, at least for right now. So I guess I'm going to have to engage and defeat these guys in order to get, or maybe I'll just have more troops coming in, but they're going to have to come in a lot faster than they are now. Ugh. This is strategically, or if you want to use the term operationally, whatever you're going to call it, it's an interesting conundrum. Ouch. Yeah. So we can't hold here at all. We have to get out of here because they're coming in down, I think. We'll look. But it looks like to me, yeah. So there's no way we can hold this. Oh man, that's not what I wanted at all. Oh yeah, you're going here. So far, I don't see anything, but that doesn't mean a darn thing. They could be like right down here, and who would know? They're coming, and they've got artillery with them. So if he's here, they've got to have more infantry. So let's get these guys at least up to snuff. You guys don't get any? What's the supply like there? Ugh. Hold on. That would be 8. Yeah, supply's bad there. You know what, though? It's better here. I don't like that line, but I should be able to reinforce him at least, maybe then swap him and reinforce the other one. They hopefully have some time to dig in. No new units. I know the French have them, but there we go. Let's do, well, we need to get the artillery because it's so slow, but I really need some cavalry too. What happens? That's what I thought. Don't want to do that. Boy, up here's a mess and a half, and they haven't touched this guy. It's very interesting. Really, really different than last time. All right, let's see what they do. Now that I've pulled back, they are not advancing real slow, but not like pedal to the metal either. There's cavalry there. right, I got to get our cavalry out there then. Ah, darn it. That's what I was hoping wouldn't happen. Dang. And they are just totally leaving the Tartar fort alone. Maybe it's because I withdrew the cavalry, which last time I had kind of stayed there. I was back and forth on it. But all right, we have cavalry there. At least that's what it sounded like. So we've got to get... Wow! We have a lot more than I thought. What the heck else? Oh my gosh. They could have anything out there. Holy crap. How did they fight this? I need to... it was funny when I did those books on Operation Olympic and Cornet, the invasion of Japan. Some of you were, I know, really enjoyed that. I should have read a book on this because, whoops, that's not what I wanted. Because holy cow. They're like everywhere. How is this even possible? The British, on the other hand, see, look, yep, that's just not good. We're going to have to move you closer, but I can't now. They got cavalry running around up here. I can't just count on this being okay. So we're going to have to put him there for sure, just as a stop to hold it. All right, we're going to go do some scouting out here. Forget this. We'll worry about that later. Man, this is tricky, tricky, tricky. Oh, I need to, I can't reinforce an HQ? Wow. Okay, let's try this. Let's hope it doesn't get shot up. But maybe next turn I'll be able to, I can't reinforce him either. Okay, yeah. All right, we'll hold that, or try to, for a minute while we pull back. When we're almost down to the siege line. This is just, I should have read up on this because I have no idea what to do with all this, honestly. Purchase, Brits, no, can't purchase anything. Can't bring any more new troops on. Phew. This is a tough scenario. Yeah, I knew it. Jeez, they've got infantry there. Ugh. Nice. At least you hurt him a little. Whose bright idea was it to invade the Crimea anyway? I don't think that this was well thought through, people. Alright, so they're coming up towards our line, but in the meantime... finally, they're gonna... Yep, here we go. Yeah, look, that's cavalry, and they've got infantry down further, I think. Yeah, somewhere down in here, I thought I heard it, or over here, or something. Okay, we're gonna stop for now. But wow, this is not good at all. So wow. We got a challenge here, people. I'm going to try, if I get the time, to read up a little on what happened historically. It would give me a framework on how to deal with this. But until next time, this is the Wargaming Guy. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Hope you're enjoying this. Take care, and I'll be back later, so stay tuned.